Welcome everyone. This is Build Wealth with Araceli. And today I have a special guest. Her name is Angie and she's a mortgage broker. So Angie, tell us who you are.
My name is Angela Nicholson. I'm a loan officer with Conrad Mortgage. We're a division of Gold Star Financial, and I'm in Strongsville, Ohio.
Okay, so tell me exactly what is special about you, Angie?
So I'm also a certified divorce lending professional. So I specialize in helping homeowners who are untangling their marital property if they are separating. And then also I just help home buyers of all types of real estate. I like to answer questions and see what kind of pricing we can give.
Okay, so that's awesome. So one of the things that I do, as you know, I am Canadian, so I invest in the U.S. So I'm buying, I do fix and flips, and I do long-term rentals. So what is your advice for people that are outside of the country, maybe Canadians, right, to work with you? Like, what kind of products do you have available for people that are buying from outside of the U.S.?
Yes, and I actually have family in Toronto, so I'm familiar and would like to be able to help them as well. So through Conrad, we can help. We like to streamline things. So we like to have that initial conversation just to help you understand what you need to qualify. And it can be a spectrum. So if you're willing to open a bank account in the U.S., establish some credit here, there are different options. But we do have something, so those would be more a traditional, we call it a full doc loan, because we are asking for everything almost the same as we would a traditional loan for any kind of home buyer. So we try and help. If that's not the best fit for you, we do have an option where we're going to qualify the property a little bit more rather than your personal situation financially. So we're looking at
that is basically probably the best fit for what we do, because a lot of people that come from Canada, they don't have anything here. And when I'm saying anything, is like we don't have any credit established and no verifiable income coming into the country, because they're not going to take your income from Canada. It is from country to country. So I think that some of those products that you have that don't require proof of income or credit established would be the most beneficial. So what is the difference between the two of them? Like, how can they let you have a mortgage with no credit and no income verified?
So we work with investors all over the world, and we try and match the investor with the borrower. So we have investors that would like to help, and we know that they're going to offer favorable terms and make it fit. So everything is risk-based. So we establish with the investor the level of risk for working with the buyer. So if you are investing in property here in the U.S., as long as you can establish that the property will meet the requirements and have rent income, if that's the type of property you're investing in, then they're going to issue their terms to you based on the amount of risk involved. So
exactly. So that is one of the things that I've always talked to my coaching clients about, making sure that they find the right property, because if you don't buy the right property, guess what? You're not going to get approved. And that's why it's so important to do it before you actually come to somebody like Angie to help you establish your long-term loan, or maybe a fix and flip loan as well. So that is one of the things that I always recommend, because if you have a property or if you see a property, you're going to do your due diligence and you're going to assess the risk. Otherwise, you're not going to get approved. So that's super, super important. Well, Angie, thank you very much for giving us this information. I think you're going to find it very useful if you are looking to get a loan in the U.S. If you're ever thinking about investing in the U.S., we're here today in Strongsville, Ohio. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you, Angie, for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.